You trusted the norm. You trusted status quo. You trusted the way you had always done it. I don't know if you all know the name R.C. Wetzel or not. He had survived polio. He had been through a lot. And there was a great fire that destroyed his family's home and the barn. And it so affected him as a grown man. It still affected him, those childhood memories. I remember hearing him limp to the pulpit, still crippled from polio. He would limp to the pulpit. He would preach and teach and tell us some wonderful things that God had done in his life. And I love to hear him talk about that fire. He said, the house gone, the barn gone. Just smoldering embers left. And he said, we went out and the livestock gone, the pets gone, the quilts gone, everything gone. And he said, sitting right in the door of the barn, was a mother hen, charred to death. Her feathers melted on her little frame, but still in place. He said, I didn't mean any harm, but I could not imagine what made that little mother stop at the door of that barn. She was 3 inches from life, 3 inches from safety. What in the world made her stop right in the doorway of the barn? And he said, I didn't mean no harm, but I just took the edge of my boot and I kicked her over, just tapped her over, and out from under her run a whole brood of little chickens. He said, I never had to question again. I knew immediately why. That mother could have made it to safety, but she wasn't sure that her children could make it to safety. And then I would hear Brother Wetzel say, oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. And my mind would go back to Jesus, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. How often I would have gathered you as a hen would her own, and you would not. And Jesus is standing in the midst of his own people, and he's saying to them, you see this temple, look around at all this. Everything you see now, it won't always look like this. There will be a time when one stone will not even be laying on top of another stone. I'm telling you, that's a lot of destruction. And here's why it has to happen. It has to happen because you trusted a building. You trusted the norm. You trusted status quo. You trusted the way you had always done it. And when your answer came and walked among you, you didn't see him. You missed the day of thy visitation. This is why Jesus was weeping over Jerusalem in Luke chapter 13, because he knew the time would come that the temple would be gone, that everything the people loved would be taken from them. And in the moment, listen, prior to that is when he wanted to draw them. You'd better be one of those. If he should come and say, get under my wings. Come on now. Get under my wings. You better run with everything you have.